Welcome to Norman, Oklahoma, and the heart of the Sooner Nation. Memorial Stadium already rocking with the sounds of Boomer Sooner. We're going to hear that all day. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Oklahoma's offense making their way on the field today. And here comes that star wide receiver with the swag that kind of rubs opponents the wrong way, Kirk, because he's saying, I don't care who you are, I'm going to embarrass you today.
Oh, Chris, there's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today. But the wild thing is he actually comes out and single-handedly unravels defenses to the point that by the end, it looks like he's in the heads of the opposing secondary.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So 2 incompletions on the opening drive puts him in a tough spot, 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Arnold. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. And the Sooners will send their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So Alabama's offense gets their first crack now. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. 2 extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looks right for a quick completion. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Williams. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So, Kirk, we reach the end of 1. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's moving out of the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit. And that's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Field goal try, no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Grab down the middle. It's Burks. They'll crank the tempo here for this next play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's sharp. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking downfield. It's Arnold. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Yeah, you simply cannot hit the quarterback like that. He got caught red-handed. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And the tackle is made. The screen pass there produces a solid gain. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Anderson. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Clock stops. Timeout taken by the offense. Second and long for this offense after the sack. Close to the tight end. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Grab behind the line. It's Young.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They'll run it here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Dropping back. It's Milroe. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. That's caught. It's Haynes. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
You know, plays like this are what Alabama offense is all about. They run the football, and then they're efficient within their passing game. Think about it. They won a couple national championships with Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron by just being efficient and playing smart into position and being a great complement to that running game in the defense.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. To throw, it's Milroe. Catch is made, but he's... Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. So out comes the field goal team from a long way out. They are putting a whole lot of faith in this kicker. He missed it. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Sooners offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion. The completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They're going to run the option. Pitch play to the back.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught behind the line. It's Burks. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Third down coming up.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. The Sooners will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that's a great punt. Goes out of bounds down near the goal line. They'll spot it there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On the run, it's Haynes. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Milroe. Receiver makes the grab. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The shotgun running play call. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it's no good. He missed it. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? Caught on the outside. It's Williams. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain. They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. They need to score quickly here. Trying to dial up some big plays. Back to pass. It's Milroe. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. Looking to throw it on first down.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. The pass rush closing in. Looks like he's going to run it. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal offense.
So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Drops back, looking for a fourth down conversion. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. And the quarterback just kneels down. Well, a really entertaining game. Kirk came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, straight blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.